What's up, everybody? Girl? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We don't have a lot of time, girl. The Jasmine Brandon says Conor McGregor's wife or fiance, D. Delvin, calls out his R accuser, claims CCTV footage will vindicate the fighter. Conor McGregor's fiance, D. Delvin, went off on the woman who accused the fighter of SA. In her IG stories, Devlin called accuser Nikita a liar and said, "My sons will be warned about women like you exist in the world." The accuser, I can't pronounce her last name, Lamhan, Lamaine, recently won a $250,000 judgment against McGregor for assaulting her in 2008. Yeah, this is a woman who's had to have her tampon removed with forceps. Right. Devlin claims there is surveillance footage to vindicate McGregor. Girl, you sound like a fucking idiot. A fucking male worshiping, dick gobbling, pick me, mammy, mountain climbing bitch. That's what you fucking sound like, you stupid bitch. And then you get on the fucking internet and say, my sons will be warned about women like my sons will be warned women like you exist in the world. Warn your daughters about men like their father. Warn them, fucking bitch. When you there's to me there's nothing worse than a woman to come out and speak on behalf of a man who has just violently done. That's why I don't understand none of that stuff. I don't understand none of it. I'm never You could easily say nothing. How treasonous. But society, I keep going back to that, society has effectively pitted women against each other to the point where you are defending a man, girl, who raped someone. Male worshiping pick me behavior. While you're warning your sons, warn your daughters about men like their father. Imagine your man texting a woman with a boyfriend and a child, a conversation when he had a fiance and a child. Oh, wait, you don't have to imagine because he did. Her sons need to be warned about their father. He's not going to marry you, sweetie. You can delete what you said. Lady, he was found guilty. So if the evidence was there to vindicate him, it would have been used. Woo, imagine getting a tampon surgically removed from being raped so forcefully to have this lady speak so grossly on the victim. Shame on them for real. No, just women, white women like her. No, just women. Some black women behave the same exact way about their tired ass men. Don't put that on white women. Women, 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 just women, because they all do it. All of them. We can pick a story from every single culture where a woman has betrayed another woman for a motherfucking man. Everything. Black women do it every day. The most. They do the most. You the most race loyal group out of the people. So the way that these men show up in society, y'all defending men, y'all do it in the comments all the time. All the time. It's not just white women who gobble dick. Black women gobble and swallow dick too. Open their mouths, unlock they fucking jaws for some BBC, bitch. So it ain't just white women, girl. He without sin cast a first stone after judging and condemning the victim. If the footage exists and is so damning, why wouldn't it be presented in court? Women like this terrify me. Dangerous. They're dangerous. A male worshiping woman, a male centered woman. That is the reason why a lot of the girls who are decentering men are having a hard time maintaining their relationships because the women, their fucking personality is being with a man. A lot of these fucking women, Cynthia Bailey, their personality is being in a relationship. They don't know anything outside of that. All these girls running around, jumping, hopping, skipping, falling, diving deep in fucking love after 2 weeks. Girl, cut it out. You don't know that fucking person at all. You don't know nothing about that person. Nothing. She should be embarrassed, her fiance and her damn self. Way to raise your daughter up to be a spineless doormat, just like her mother, and excuse his behavior. all in the name of money. Let's be real, D. If Connor was still unknown and y'all were still on welfare, I would almost certainly say you would leave him. But no, not now. He's famous and rich. Show the footage. If the footage exists, didn't what's his name say? Oh, didn't Whack 100 with his lawnmower grated face, cheese grater face? Didn't he say that? Oh, we're gonna show. There's gonna be proof to show. There's gonna be proof to show. There's gonna be proof. Shut your ass up. Ain't no proof, cause y'all are a bunch of liars. And the women who support them, girl, violent men. If they were lying on men who didn't have a pattern of violent behavior, you're going to accuse these people of lying on people who are already violent, who have already shown us that his behavior is towards this person that you're saying that's lying. His behavior is not outside of how he behaves with other people. So why would this person be lying? Oh, because he's always in trouble. He's always in trouble with somebody. Trey Songz's another one. Why is anybody going around him? He's violent. Why would anybody defend him? Chris Brown, another one. Defending violent men. But that's by design. By design, you have been conditioned from the very beginning to worship men. And then understand and internalize that boys will be boys, men will be men. You tell me every time you hear that phrase that it's not accompanied with really bad behavior. Behavior that should have a consequence, not a reward of forgiveness. It should have a consequence. But no, they're rewarded because you assume that boys will be boys and men will be men. So this is just how we act. We're going to come through and fuck shit up. And we'll still have women behind us saying, y'all are lying. You're lying. You just want some money. Girl. Gross. Girl, Rudy Giuliani claims I have no cash after hearing in ongoing $148 million defamation case. Giuliani claims he is broke and unable to pay his bills. After a hearing on Tuesday to determine which assets he must surrender to satisfy a $148 million defamation judgment, the former lawyer says he cannot afford a taxi because his money is tied up. He must soon surrender the money to Ruby Freeman and her daughter, Wandrea Moss, for falsely claiming they helped Joe Biden win the 2020 election. Girl, 148. We don't give a fuck, Rudy. Ask Daddy Trump for an allowance. We don't care, Rudy. Pay them. Make responsibility great again. Maybe he can get one of those immigrant jobs since they're going to be vacant. He has a lot of cash. He just don't want to pay. Mouth wrote a check. I'm confused. Where is his pal Trump? Phone a friend, DT perhaps. What does Hunter have to do with your criminal activities, sir? Who cares? Pay the woman. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Yes. With violin emojis. Now let's break this down. Rudy Giuliani is out here crying broke, talking about he can't even afford a taxi. Let's be real, family. This is the same Giuliani who was out here pushing all kinds of false narratives about election workers like Ruby Freeman and her daughter. Now he's got to pay up for the defamation. This is what happens when you play the game of white supremacy. I'll add the game of the illusion of white supremacy and get caught up in your own lies. Instead of feeling sorry for him, let's focus on how we can support our community and protect our own from these kinds of attacks. Stay codified, y'all. Solamente Dre is put this on here. That was his comment. You had money for that spray tan. You better put some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You better put some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. They said, just give me my money. Just give me my money. Girl, same questions can be answered of the millions that have been oppressed by bad policies and people. Let's see what he says.
Do business expenses. But I'm very careful about that.
Girl, shut up.
If I wanted to call a taxi cab, I can't do it.
Oh, girl, don't nobody hear. Wham, wham, wham. Girl, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care, Rudy. It says at end of an era, Houston's turkey leg hut has officially closed.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy to Chapter 7, clearing the way for the rest of the Third Ward estate. Turkey Leg Hut is officially closed. A judge converted the Third Ward establishment's Chapter 11 bankruptcy to Chapter 7, clearing the way for the restaurant's landowner to terminate the lease. This is new video from today showing the closed restaurant on Alameda. As you can see, all of the iconic signs are now gone. All assets are to be sold to repay creditors. This has been months in the making, with a series of headlines from bankruptcy and lawsuits to 30 health department violations. Turkey Leg Hut owes the landlord more than $100,000. Popular turkey.
Wasn't the husband managing the company? Oh my God, I love this place. Shout out to Nene Leaks. That woman, Nene Leaks, is in the comments saying, oh my God, I love this place. So just know these people be in the comments. So you don't have to tag them. They already be there. That woman built and ran a successful multi-million-dollar business. Then this man gets out of jail and bankrupted in less than 5 years. Ladies, think about this before you are submissive to the wrong man, or being submissive at all. She should have never, ever, never, ever, never. That's the tea, is that the nigga came home out of jail and fucked up the thing. Then he started cheating. Wasn't he cheating on her too? Girl, it's a mess. I'm not familiar with the history, but I've caught bits and pieces. Did this downfall the restaurant because of the owners were going through a divorce, or is there more to it? Somebody said a lot more. It's a story of love, violence, theft, extramarital affairs, lies, and so much more. Girl, yeah. All that clientele, and they couldn't pay the bills. No, it was that man. I'm telling you, it was that man. This is why attending business school before starting a business is critical for so many reasons. It wasn't that. The wife did. The husband was the problem. He was spending money on women. That's what it was. He came home and you put him up. Girl, if you wouldn't go into business with him, class, don't marry him. Period. I honestly believe that. Y'all, that's why they bank on love and the false promise of monogamy. Then they use their religion to tell you to submit. And then you're submitting to the man. You've been trained up to submit. Then what, be a ride or die chick? The nigga was in jail. So you was riding and dying and opening up business, had a successful business. He comes home and fucks it up. Taking money, stealing money out the register, spending money on women, not keeping up. If you wouldn't go into business with him, do not marry him. Period. That's the end of the chapter. If you wouldn't go into business with him, do not marry him. Flip the page. We on a new chapter. That's it. I don't care. But no, they got the eyes wound up. So you marrying on love and limerence and lust. Right? Don't even know nothing about the motherfucker. Ain't done a background check. If you haven't done a thorough background check on the person that you're about to marry, even if you have known them, people don't tell you stuff about their finances. They don't reveal everything. I need a background check before I go into business of marriage with you. I don't care. If y'all engaged or whatever and you don't know what's going on with that nigga's finances, you don't know that his credit score, then we hear after what's his name got a divorce, his credit score dropped. If you wouldn't go into business with him, do not marry him. Period. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. That man came home and fucked it up. Once they put a dress code, it went down from there. I know the new owner. It will be back soon. Well, I'm glad I'm able to experience the vibe twice. The food was amazing. I will never forgive them for making me put on a jacket because I had on a crop top. Hookah lounge loading. Bar 5015 took over. Glad I got to experience it before it went bad. Sad to see. Food was wild. That's Avion Crockett. I'm sorry to see this happen to them. I had a great experience. Why y'all so happy a business closed down? Y'all live to see people fall down no matter what they did. Shouldn't we shouldn't wish this or bad talk people hardworking business. People are so miserable. We're getting a lot of it says the owner of 5015 is about to snatch this one right up. Ate there once many years ago. The service was subpar and the food was overpriced. They was really charging all that money for overpriced carnival food. Ooh. Houstonian here. This place was filled with drama. Husband fucking on employees, like literally in the restaurant. He was stealing money, employees not paid, owe investors millions, and living way beyond their means. Top it off, all the health code violations. They were doomed. Somebody tag Rodney. The only one I want to hear about this from. Yep. Rodney the voice, because he lives in Houston, so he's been keeping up on the story and going back and forth with the story. Every time they come up, he talks about it. So I'm sure he'll have some more to say because he lives in Houston. Anyways, y'all, what time is it? Oh, we got a few more minutes. Let's do another one. Let's go to the neighborhood talk. No, Hollywood Unlocked. Well, damn, Joe Budden goes off on Drake for taking legal against UMG over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us.
Facing adversity.
Let's see what the mouth has to say.
This is his first time facing adversity in 15 years. And so now we see what he's doing at the face of adversity. Or he's a selfish, lying, manipulative sack of shit who has made enemies for 15 years. And now we're here at the fucking boiling point. They both could be true. You've been behind the scenes, being the biggest sack of shit you can possibly. This is his first time be. I'm not here to fucking play games with you niggas. Niggas know what it is out there. That's it. And he's fucking white. And he's Jewish. And he had too much dip on his shit. You've been behind the scenes, hitting niggas' baby moms, sending money to niggas' baby. Yo, dog, you've been back in sensibly B. I'm sending messages to this nigga's wife, talking shit about fucking, hey, when this nigga's mom died, hey, all that's cool, but where my beat at, nigga? I don't give a fuck that your mom died. Dog, this nigga's been a sack of shit behind the scenes, and because he got fans and had Lucian, everybody just get to turn a blind eye. The blind eye days are done. Sending messages.
The blind eye days are done. Remember I tell you, everybody's a witness. When he said, we know, listen to him.
Here to fucking play games with you niggas. Niggas know what it is out there. That's it.
Niggas know what it is out there.
And he's fucking white.
Take one to know one. When he started describing them, I said, ooh, Joe, you know what it looked like, huh? Look, here, Joe know what it looked like.
Years. And so now we see what he's doing at the face of adversity. Or he's a selfish, lying,
Joe know what that looked like?
Manipulative sack of shit.
You know what that looked like, Joe? He can recognize it. When I tell you Virgos be on Scorpio's ass, but they just like, it's a weird relationship. Because I'm thinking about, as soon as I see him going off, I think about Mace and Puffy. Like, I think about those Virgo-Scorpio relationships, how the Virgos be on their ass. But then they have this weird kind of like a love-hate type of situation. And then you think about the way the glyphs are designed, which is just like the masculine and the feminine version of whatever it is, right? So Virgos really be on Scorpios. They really be on them. But it's just, I don't know, I'm just thinking. Drake is a laughing stock of the industry. You can tell Joe been waiting for this moment. You did it, Joe. You ate him up. He's right. Drake taking legal action against a company that had his back for years. Back in 2018, people wanted refunds because of how UMG advertised Drake's Scorpion album. Even in the playlist, they didn't even contain his music. They caused smaller acts to be overshadowed and pushed to the side. Now he knows how it feels. That's so funny that he mentioned Scorpion, because that's really the time that I stopped around the time that I stopped listening to Drake. Yep, I don't even, it was that album, and I was that album that I didn't like. I didn't listen to any of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of cool on Drake. I don't even need to hear him. Like old songs, I'll hear him on old songs, whatever. But like his new stuff, I checked out back when Scorpion came out. How long ago was that? Let's see. 2018. Yep, his fifth album. And then before that, Nothing Was the Same. Yeah, Nothing Was the Same. I listened to, but this, it was just it wasn't resonating at all for me anymore. Drake, and then it was so funny because I felt like he just got weird after. It's like he got weirder, and we always knew he was kind of like a simp kind of nigga. Like another one, can I get a hug? And now I got some money, and then you do all of this stuff. You come in, you cosplay, and the rappers have been calling him out. They have been calling him out, but he has a machine behind him, and I guess the machine didn't work in his favor this time. So now he wants to sue the machine. And you've been doing this shit, like the thing with like how men feel about women, like they're property. So you see how Joe mentioned you was talking to such and such's wife, you was going and doing this, you was sending messages, you move like a weirdo. Then you messaging Millie Bobby Brown, the little girls. There's these young girls that you end up dating. This last one, it was a little light-skinned black girl. She looked like she was about 19 or 20. He pulling the Leonardo DiCaprio MO, you know what I'm saying? And then they keep calling you out. Pusha T calls you out. They keep calling you out. And now that Kendrick got some wind underneath him, you can go on YouTube. There are people who have kept a historical record of the beef and how it started and how they both started as they was cool with each other, but then how it started, right? So now this machine is not working in your favor. So you want to sue the machine, and then you want to accuse it, and then say, and then what Kendrick says in Not Like Us, they're not dumb. Now you want to play people as dumb, like you weren't coming out saying the same shit. You said this man was beating his wife. You said their last baby is not his. So this nigga comes out and says, you know what, nigga, I'm tired of your shit. Because everybody knows. We've all heard it. Just like Joe just said, we've all heard it. Everybody all knows, nigga, you move grimy about these women. When a woman rejects you, you get pissed off at her. You see how he did Megan Thee Stallion. You see how he did Ice Spice. He's a fucking weirdo who fucks with little kids. And so when Kendrick Lamar comes out and says, hey, nigga, we tired of your weird ass. You really are not like us. You're not about this culture. You cosplay and jump around. And because you have a machine behind you, you get to do these things. But not anymore. It's a new fucking day. What did Joe say at the end?
Sending messages to this nigga's wife, talking shit about fucking, hey, but this nigga's mom died. Hey, all that's cool, but where my beat at, nigga? I don't give a fuck that your mom died. Dog, this nigga's been a sack of shit behind the scenes, and because he got fans and had Lucian, everybody just get to turn a blind eye. The blind eye days are done.
The blind eye days are done. The blind eye days are done. That's it. It's going to, and they going to be even more done. They're going to keep getting unfolded and unfolded and unfolded and unfolded. So it's a new day, bitch. You thought you was, just because Cat Williams didn't mention your ass at the beginning of the year doesn't mean you're not going to get scooped up in the shit. Now there's a hit song about your ass being a pedophile, girl. Now you want to sue the machine that helped you. How come they put your song out? It was okay for them to put the song out about him, his wife, the child not being his. Kendrick Lamar came in and beat your ass lyrically. Beat your ass lyrically. He don't even have to touch you, and you over there grasping at straws. Just recently had your hair in pigtails. That's why I said you ain't never gonna beat the pedophile charges ever. Allegations. You ain't never gonna beat them. Everybody knows. Blind days are over, bitch. Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. I'm past my time. Take care of each other, Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this stuff that's going on in the news. It's a lot of stuff going on. Anyways, take care of each other. Ugh. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Oh, shit.